What is up YouTube, it's Kingfisher745. And in this video, we're going to begin Marvel Heroes 2016 Civil War coverage. This is something that I was really anticipating, so I was extremely happy when I woke up to an email from the Marvel Heroes staff. In this email, they just let us know that the event was beginning, and more importantly, you could get a free hero simply by putting in a code. I actually had quite a few heroes and even a lot at level 60, but believe it or not, I didn't have Captain America. So that's pretty awesome that we're going to get him for free. All we needed to do was go to the site, log in, and they provided a link to where we can redeem our own hero. So here we are typing in Team Cap, and that'll be that. After this, you'll get him in game. It's very easy and straightforward. Just click submit, and it says key correctly redeemed. Then when you first log into the game after this update, you're going to see plain and simple Marvel Civil War. And when we click on it, it's going to kind of give us a rollout plan for the whole event. From 5.6 to 5.12, Marvel Heroes Civil War Part 1. Everything you need to get as much movie-inspired action possible in Marvel Heroes 2016. This pack includes 10 movie-inspired costumes plus one from Marvel Avengers Age of Ultron, as well as all 11 heroes available in Marvel Heroes. Everyone featured in the film is included in this pack. So that's a great bundle, especially for anyone new to the game, or for those lacking many of these heroes. By the way, potential spoilers in this, I haven't seen the movie, but the devs of this game certainly have. And I don't know if these storylines are actually from the movie or not. They very well may be. Besides that though, there's going to be Crossbones in patrol modes. Crossbones and his band of mercenaries have begun terrorizing civilians in Hightown, Industry City, and Midtown Manhattan Patrol. It is up to our heroes to go in there and stop him before more innocents are caught in the crossfire. That's pretty awesome, but on top of that, there's going to be a Madripoor Bazaar chase event added. Maria Hill and S.H.I.E.L.D. have been busy tracking Crossbones and have located him in a heavily populated bazaar located in Madripoor. Many innocent civilians are trapped and only our heroes can go in and help them. The chase ends with a confrontation with Crossbones that will have a very polarizing effect on the world and their opinions on superheroes. Alright, so that's definitely not good. Finally though, there's going to be bonus experience. All the playable heroes from Captain America Civil War will get a 50% bonus experience, plus 50% base bonus experience for all playables. And lastly, for that first wave, like we saw at the beginning, they're giving away either Cap or Iron Man, and since I already had Tony, we went ahead and took Cap. Then from 5.19 to 5.26, Marvel Heroes Civil War continued. Once again, they're going to have that bundle still available. Then there's going to be all the new Civil War related game content from the previous 2 weeks, plus a bonus XP that gives all playable heroes in Captain America Civil War a 150% boost. So that could be a great time to level our Cap. I was actually wondering when we would get him, but you'll be happy to know he pops up pretty much right away. So it says, Hero Unlocked, Captain America. During World War II, a military experiment turned Steve Rogers into America's first super soldier. Captain America served us as both a symbol of freedom and America's most effective special operative. In the closing days of the war, he disappeared in an explosion over the North Atlantic. Decades later, his body was discovered in ice, preserved in a state of suspended animation. Upon his revival, Captain America joined the Avengers and resumed his battle against evil. Now, like I said, we're probably going to level him later, but for now, we'll get on Iron Man, who we do have at level 60. We have an incredible costume for him as well. One of my favorites in the game, but I will admit, we don't have great gear for him. But actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and check out the new Civil War costumes for Cap and Iron Man. This almost slipped my mind, but I am curious to see what they look like. Okay, so here's Cap's Civil War movie costume. It costs 950G, and it's pretty awesome. It's really similar to the last movie costume, but I think I do like it a little bit better. Then going over to Iron Man's page, let me just tell you, he has a ton of armors available. Here's his Iron Man Mark 46 Civil War movie costume. Definitely not my favorite out of all of them. I think we'll just stick with the one we have, and you're about to see that in just a moment. I'm still honestly not sure what we're going to run. We may just look for a Crossbones in one of those patrols, but I'm not sure how randomly he'll show up. But anyways, here comes our Iron Man. And we're using the Hulkbuster costume. Definitely epic. As our team up, instead of Carnage, I think it's pretty fitting we call in Sam Wilson. So let's go ahead and bring him out. Now this team up's going to be in his Captain America costume, so he looks pretty amazing as well. And let's just go check out what we can do. I'm going to warn you, I'm really rusty right now. I haven't played in a few weeks, which yeah is unfortunate, but that's one of the nice things about this game. They do reward you for logging in daily, but if you miss some time, it's not like you have to quit the game. You can pretty easily get back into it. And right away at the very top of the list, we see Crossbones' Pursuit and his Pursuit Cosmic. Now since I'm really rusty and don't have great gear on Iron Man, I don't want to hold any groups back, so we'll just run it regularly. It actually looks like it's going to be a solo mission. So I guess we could have tried Cosmic. Though I'd feel much more comfortable running it with someone like Dr. Doom or Deadpool who I have very geared out. We'll definitely be trying that later, but for now let's just go ahead and check it out and see what type of challenge they have. I definitely feel like a noob, I'm just going to be honest. But it won't take that long to get re-familiar with the game. It really is straightforward as far as gameplay. But then it's one of those things that if you do like a challenge, it'll take time to master. Honestly, that's the way I feel almost every game should be made. Easy to pick up, but a challenge to master. Now one thing I've noticed right away, that I don't know how long it's been here, but I've never seen them before. We're picking up these items. They give a little storyline. This one says Tony Stark promises to tackle super rebels. Though their acts do counter supercrime, their refusal to register only contributes to the argument against their rebellion. But this has not slowed Stark's resolve to the issue, as more rogue capes are caught every week and processed into rehabilitation. With the specifics of the holding facility shrouded in obscurity, what is known is that a gateway at Rikers Island will transfer offenders to a secure site in an adjacent dimension. Okay, so that's a pretty interesting little tidbit, and we also got an Avengers gift box. Plus we have a few other things we'll open up just to clear some inventory space. We really need to do something about that. Then we'll get moving and hopefully face Crossbones soon. I'm not sure what to expect, but I do like Crossbones as a villain. And I'm hoping that you can get some very nice gear after beating him. Though Cosmic obviously will give us better. If I played Iron Man or the game a little bit more recently, I'd be a lot more efficient at this. But it's still an absolute blast. Alright, now in this pursuit it looks like we're going to be fighting some of his lieutenants. I'm not quite sure how many yet, but obviously Crossbones will be at the end. By the way, if anyone wants to play this game with me, let me know and maybe we can set something up. Like where I can play with subscribers. We could try to run some sort of boss fight or raid. I don't know, it could be pretty awesome. I would truthfully enjoy playing with some of my viewers. Also, right now my friends are taking a break, so it's pretty much just me in the game. And even just to go a little bit further with the subject, I could possibly stream it, and then you could watch and talk to me on Twitch. So we could play together, and I could stream it at the same time. That could be really awesome for the channel. Okay, well we got another drop. This one's Hell on Earth. Demons, fairies, Elvis back from the dead. New York runs rampant with monsters from another dimension. Could this be Armageddon? Do the Avengers have demonic ties to the supernatural? Is Daredevil an actual devil? Alright, that one's definitely my favorite so far. By the way, if you know something we're supposed to do with these drops, let me know in the comment section below. Do we just sell them or donate them? Or can we combine them or something further? If there was some sort of a trade-in vendor or something like that, that would be incredible. Okay, and we got another one, so let's check it out. Well, first let's make sure we're safe. This one is Victims Come Forward. These disturbing and disheartening accounts by survivors. While most property damage and medical expenses are commonly insured, it does not cover the mental and physical recovery these citizens endure to get their lives back on track. From homes vaporized by aliens to personal injuries from a Hulk rampage, their faith in heroes has been lost. Well, that kind of sums things up. Some of that stuff happened before, but like I said, maybe there's some new spoilers. I'm really not sure. I probably won't see the movie until next week. After I do watch it, I can definitely do a review, and it will probably include spoilers, but don't worry, I'll give a warning beforehand. Anyways, I'm really anticipating it. I think it may be my favorite movie of all time, just judging from the trailer and what I've heard so far. One last interesting thing, at least to deal with Crossbones, that I wanted to mention but I wasn't sure. I picked up a new Funko Pop the other day, and it is Crossbones from the movie. So I was really excited to get it. It looks amazing, and I'm going to add it to the collection. As I'm sure you've noticed, I've been trying to do some other games at least every once in a while on the channel, and I just want to do more things to entertain you, and to maybe draw in some new viewers. So I've been thinking about doing collection videos. So maybe Funko Pops, comics, video games. I absolutely have tons of collections. It has to do with my OCD. Oh, and HeroClix, one of my favorite collections. Though lately, because of lack of funds, I haven't been able to get too many of the new sets. But hopefully that'll change at some point. There are some other priorities right now, but I do want to get back into it soon. Now currently Crossbones is on the screen and there's quite a few other things going on, so hopefully you can see him. Like I said, we've been playing pretty sloppily, but it doesn't seem too difficult on normal mode. So we should easily be able to beat him. To be honest with you, we could probably stand right here toe-to-toe with him. We may not even need to use that many med packs by the looks of it. All of this is actually without calling our ultimate, which would bring in a ton of Iron Man suits. It's really epic, but it would even further clog up the screen. Let's just do some hit and runs. Running out of our suit power is going to be another one of our problems here. But you could actually use some basic powers to regen it, which we aren't really doing. We don't need to for this fight. It's definitely doable. Okay, and as we take him down to his last sliver of health, he activates bombs, blowing up a bunch of places like an emergency clinic. So that was pretty dastardly. Following that, the event's over and we're taken back to the tower. So we didn't see any drops. And at first, I was kinda confused. But as soon as we got on this platform, you're gonna see something from Maria Hill, and opening shot achievement pops up. Then if you look in your inventory, that's where you'll find your rewards. I actually ran around looking for a while until I saw random boost achievement reward, and we end up getting a special item find. Then there's a Crossbones Bazaar reward, so we have to go to a mission to open it up. I went ahead and came to the cargo freighter, and now we're going to open it up. So it looks like it's a loot explosion, and we got some XP. Nothing too great here, no uniques, no artifacts. Though there is a cosmic belt. And sadly our gear is so bad that it ends up being better. I'm a little bit ashamed, but we definitely only got Iron Man to level 60 and pretty much gave up on him. It's not that I dislike him, I just like leveling other heroes, so we quickly move on from one to the next. There's only a few that I have really geared out. Anyways, that's going to be it for our first part of the coverage for Marvel Heroes Civil War. We'll be looking at some of the other events throughout the next 2 weeks. So make sure you keep checking back. That's going to be it for now, but I want to thank you all for watching. Ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. Then until next time, good luck, and take care.